we have launched the big favor from pain to possibility, and we're giving someone a chance at a new life with the help of Busamed. So if you are someone who needs an operation, but your medical aid is depleted, or you've never had medical aid, you can head on over to ecr.co.za and you can click on the Big Favor blog that is there. It does get us to ask the question, and I see we are streaming with answers here as well. What everyday thing can't you do because of a medical condition? You can drop a WhatsApp, 0617929495.
Good morning, Darren. The thing I can't do is wear shirts that are not cotton because my skin flares up. So I can only wear cotton shirts because of my skin conditions.
You see, that's a thing. Every single day. Can you imagine, Sky? We do golf days all the time, and they hand out, here's your team golfers, and imagine he was a Oak on the team, and he's like, I can't wear that. Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't be a team player. I'm just going to sit here with my cotton tee and play with y'alls. But it's like an everyday thing.
Yeah, that's wild. And some people take that for granted, right? Because it's like, well, okay, it's not a big thing. But for some people, it's a huge thing if you think about it. So we've asked this question on Facebook, on East Coast Breakfast. Alicia says, I can't turn my neck to the left, always checking my blind spot the K53 way. You have Jesse says, I have an ulcerative colitis, so I can't hold myself too long without having an embarrassing situation.
You see, that's the thing. Like you and I could say, hey, let's just go pop down to the Wild Coast. Jesse's got to go, wow, how many pit stops are we going to have? And, and is the hope that big uncle there is not going to hike us too hard? It's going to squish me. These are real things.
Yeah. Okay. And then Janet says she cannot be out in the sun photosensitivity due to lupus.
Yeah, my late bestie had that issue as well. It's hard, guys. Yeah, and I think this is a very nice eye opening for us when we realize. Hang on a second. I don't want to say we take things for granted, but there are many people who can't do everyday things that we just don't even think about. They're just like, oh well, I'm going to do that. But some people can't do those things because they have a medical condition, which is why it's led to this big favor that we're a part of right now. So we're continuing with that. What everyday thing can't you do because of a medical condition? Please let us know.
Good morning, Darren, Carmen and Sky. Clint Fisher from Durban. So in 2017, I had a motorbike accident and I had my wrist fused. So being a right-handed man and having my right wrist fused, you must know that me going to make a number 2, I had to learn to wipe with the left.
Oh, no.
And a lot of things that I could do with my right, I now have to do with my left. So, yeah. Anyway, you have a lovely day. Ciao.
Thanks, bro.
Jeez. Darren, remember when we did those left-hand games? I was useless. My left hand is just there for decoration.
Yeah. 100%. I didn't think of that. I didn't think that would be something that you would have to relearn. That's one thing you don't need. You never relearn that part of your life. But it does get you to thinking, right? Listen, my Anna Banana had a neck operation as well. They were fused 2 or 3 of her vertebrae, and we kind of we can't go. It's the fun things we can't do. We can't go skydiving because she's not allowed to now. We can't go go-kart racing. We can't get onto jet skis. There's it's a few things, but it's limited. So I'm certainly not going to complain. Yeah. I mean, Clint's got it worse. Hey?
No, that's tough. So we also have Usipo from Newcastle. Sipo, forward. So what's an everyday thing you cannot do because of a medical condition? Sipo.
Okay, Sipo.
Sipo. No, but guys, there's network in Newcastle. How? Sipo's gone. But you know what's the other thing, Darren? Like when you talk about your Anna Banana, I don't know if I can also mention this or add this to the list, but I cannot just wake up and go wash my face and get into my car and start driving, because with my eyes, I am so dependent on contact lenses because I had that big cornea transplant, right? So with contact lenses, I have 20/20 vision. But as soon as I take them off, like when I take off my contact lens at night, I need to go sleep because my day's over. I cannot go on my phone. Yes, I have glasses now, but that's also an adjustment. So there's also that.
So that's like a big thing. Sky Shabalala, he's a young man about town and he's doing all the things, but he can't like literally drop everything and say, yeah, we'll run a little bit late and I'll crash at your place, because he can't. He can't crash at your place. He's got to take his lenses out. They've got to be cleaned. He's got to be able to put them in the next day. It's like you can't make rash decisions because you're responsible now because your eyeball.
Yes, 100%. So yeah. I mean, but
so you get it.
I 100% get this, and that's why I love this initiative that the Big Favor East Coast Radio and Busamed is doing.
Hi, Darren. It's Matilda here. I'm a cancer survivor, and I've had many challenges along the way. And this has impacted on my life. I currently have a tracheostomy, which enables my breathing and communication. And as you may hear, I'm not very clear on the phone. And the other thing that I have as well is a peg, which enables all feeding. So basically, I have a liquid diet. I consume foods orally, but not normal foods, as my larynx and esophagus are fused. So swallowing for me is quite a challenge. So this is basically where I am in life, but still living life to the best that I can. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for that message, Matilda, and thank you for that. You're quite an inspiration. Imagine taking that for granted. The ability to take a mouthful of food and then to chew it and then to swallow it, and we think that's an everyday thing, and it really is an everyday thing. But for some people, that is not a reality. It's fascinating.
Yeah, we also have Kimara from Queensborough. Kimara, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you doing?
Yeah, we are right. So tell us, what everyday thing can't you do because of a medical condition?
Well, I have tinnitus for the last 10 years. It started the year I turned 27. So it's bilateral tinnitus. So I basically don't know what it is to have silence anymore.
Oh, okay. And is it like a ringing in your ears, or is it what kind of a noise does your?
Mine is actually like a high pitched kind of frequency noise. It's not a total ringing. It's just like a high frequency kind of high pitch noise.
And it's there the whole time. There's nothing that can be done about it.
It's continuous. I've been to doctors upon doctors and tests upon tests. I've had my ears tested. Hearing is fine, better than most people, actually, my hearing, and there's no damage to the inner ears or anything. I did have a neck injury before that, so pinched nerve on the neck, and it started around that time as well, so yeah.
Yeah, my dad in his later years had tinnitus as well, and he would constantly shout at us, "Can you guys keep it down?" And we're like, "We're all quiet, we're sitting down." No one's doing anything. But do you have moments sometimes where you just you forget that it's there and it just blends into your everyday life?
Yes, you do. For me personally, I know others really do struggle with it, but for me personally, over time, I've come to just live with it, so to say, adjust to it. Look, you do find moments where you're like, what is this? But I do feel for people out there who don't know much about it. It is quite a gray area, and I wish more people would speak about it.
Well, Kimara, thank you for talking to us today.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a good day.
So there's the thing, right? Silence. Imagine taking silence for granted. The ability to just sit in the quiet. Kimara can never do that because of her tinnitus. That's just fascinating. You know, and that's, I think this highlights what we're doing here. We're giving someone a new lease at life with Busamed. What if there's a procedure that you need that could be life changing for you? Just put your name in the hat. And there are a few important notes on the selection process that I just need to reiterate to you. I'm going to share those with you just in case you're walking around and you're telling people, hey, you know that you can get that procedure taken care of with East Coast Breakfast, East Coast Radio. There are a few provisos. Let me just list those for you. We'll do that after 8, like 10, 11 minutes past 8. We'll do that with you. It's about 3.5 minutes before 8 o'clock right now. Coming up in your 8 o'clock news watch, Amnesty International South Africa says more needs to be done to eradicate pit toilets in all schools and early childhood development centres.
Darren, Sky and Carmen, weekday mornings from 6 to 9, East Coast Radio.